Hello, Cheapario here with another figure unboxing. So I found these classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at Walmart, and they've been doing a lot of these reissues of the Turtles, and I'm loving it. In terms of this figure, I know that this is probably from the early 90s. I'm going to assume anywhere between 91 to 93 in terms of the storage shell Ninja Turtles. So again, these are in Walmart right now, these reissues. There's also the ones that kind of shoot out the pizza discs. I saw those at Walmart as well. I only bought one of these figures. These are running out about $9.95 each, at least in Virginia where I found it at Walmart. But what I was really looking for was, I know that the 12-inch Retro Turtles are also out. I think most people are finding those at Target. Unfortunately, I've not been successful yet, but I will keep looking. So I only bought one of these. And the main reason I just bought one is because he's the best Ninja Turtle, Leonardo. But also the fact of, I have a number of these retro collections already. And even though I like these reissues, I'm a little bit more selective in terms of which ones I'm going to buy, since there's a lot coming, and there's also just a huge plethora of Ninja Turtles out there from NECA, from other brands. What is it, BXT or whatever may have you. So there's plenty of different manufacturers of Ninja Turtles creating great product, not just the Playmates reissues. Um, and of course, the NECA Ronin is out there in the wild, and that's definitely something that you guys should pick up. So I just picked up one figure, and it's in the classic packaging. It looks almost identical to the original figure. If you can take a look at it right there, just a great looking package, just right down to all the specifics in terms of the art on the front. And as you get to the back, there is the original story of that comic book strip that was on each one of the boxes. And in this case, they're just showing the storage shell line. Now, this kind of sticker obscures it, and of course, the Nickelodeon marquee or logo is definitely something that's been added since the original packaging. And there's the bio for Leonardo that, as a kid, I would cut out. And the date is not showing the original date of release. It's just showing the date of this re-release, which is showing the package date of 2022. So with that, there is one other reason why I bought this figure, and I'll show you guys in just a bit. But let's get this open. Put that to the side, and let's take a look at the storage shell. Uh-oh, all of his parts are popping out. Let's get Leonardo out of his packaging. Yeah, must have been a strong kid to pull these out of the packaging back in the day. His accessories are popping out everywhere. So in this case, it looks like the figure is identical to its original release. I've heard, I have not observed, that some of the recent re-releases like Bebop and Rocksteady, and some of the newer releases like they did the sports Ninja Turtles, they're missing paint applications, and they're usually skimming out on the back figures in terms of the backside of the figure missing paint apps. But I think these were figures that were already kind of plain to begin with. So I think it's in its original state as what you would find in the original 90s release. And again, there's the back of it. It looks good from all angles. It's a good looking figure. I'm glad I bought it. Again, I had all four in my cart, and I said, do I really need these? I was actually trying to cut back on toy buying, but there's just been so many good toys as of late. And to be honest with you, with the upcoming Super Mario movie, they're definitely going to get me in the next coming weeks. So we're popping out these plastic accessories from the box. As you all know, when you pull these out in the original 90s, they're all bent in terms of the swords. And if you have like Donatello, his staff was bent as well. Looks like, come on, Leo, you can stand. You can do it. Is he going to be able to do it? Maybe not. Okay, he's got that little bow-legged stand that they all do. his other sword. And in terms of the accessories, guys, these are all stuff that you're supposed to be able to fit in his shell. Because they're heroes in a half shell. And their turtle power is going to be keeping these accessories in their little backpack shell, which we're going to explore in just a minute. Once I can get these ninja stars out of their packaging. There we go. And in terms of the accessories, I'm hoping I got them all. It looks like I did, but he's got a little possum accessory that he can swing around. He's got these kind of like brass knucks that you can put on his fists. And a lot of these accessories were similar to what the original Ninja Turtles back in the 89, 88 figure releases, just kind of maybe spiced up a bit from this newer release that came out in the 90s. He's got a little pizza saw and, of course, his swords. I'm going to put that in each one of his fists. There you go. You can clearly tell the bending of the accessory inside the packaging, but that's something that happened in the 90s. So if you guys see, in terms of the shell, can we pop it? Pop it. There we go. The storage shell to put in all his ninja items. So let's see what fits in the shell. I'm going to drop in those brass knuckles. We're going to drop in that possum. Is the possum going to fit in there? We're going to put the saw in there for the pizza saw. We're going to put in the ninja stars, and then we're going to close it. Is it going to all fit? Oh, hopefully we didn't break it. I think that possum was one possum too much. Okay, it didn't break, but I don't think we're going to be able to fit that possum in there, so it comes out. But everything else fit in there. Like a little surprise egg. And then we're going to take his little swords, pop them out. Come on, Leo. I'm going to put him into the back little belt that he has. There we go. Oh, come on, Leo. Is it going to be able to fit? Maybe underneath. There we go. Perfecto. So there is your storage Leonardo with the swords on his back. He's got all the accessories in his shell. He's looking great. And these paint apps really shine in the retro look. And these faces are a little bit more like pointy and angular. To me, it makes it a little closer to the original comics representation of the Turtles. I don't think, or maybe I don't believe that that was necessarily the intent, but it really looks closer to the original comics, the black and white comics, or the comics that didn't have colors in the initial release of the Ninja Turtles, the original comics back in the 80s. But really like that Ninja Turtle look, really like that shininess, really like the coloration of the figure. And let's see if we can have him hold the possum at least. Kind of like tossing that possum around. I do like that these figures used to hold the accessories really good. But there you go. Great looking turtle. It's almost making me regret not picking up the other figures. But if you look at my other videos in terms of what I found at Walmart, there's quite a lot of stuff that came out. And I will be doing reviews and unboxings, or at least a look at the box on later videos. Make sure to check that out. Make sure to take a look at my Walmart finds as well. So let's put Leonardo over here. Whether he stands or not, that's up to his ninja stance, his ninja training. And this is the reason as to why I wanted to buy him. So I don't have them on me at the moment, but I have a lot of the retro Ninja Turtles outside of their boxes. And let me see if I can pull that over here. So I want to have this on display, and I want to have some of the retro Turtles inside of the van, but I don't have all the retro Turtles as far as the reissues out of their boxes. I've kept a lot of the reissues in their boxes. So I wanted to put some of these classic releases, these reissues, inside of the van and put them on display. So for that, I am going to put him in his Ninja Turtles van. And this van, I believe you can actually still find this. Let's take out the accessory from his hand. Will you be able to fit in there? Come on, Leo. Come on. You're the best turtle. You're the best turtle. You can do it. There you go. That's why he's the best turtle. He knows how to get in there. So, there we go. So there he is in the van, driving the van. This Ninja Turtle van, I believe you can still find at Walmart. I'm sorry, not at Walmart. You can find it online at Amazon. You can also find the blimp. I actually did not buy the blimp because it's a little bit too big. It looks awesome though. So this is not from the recent reissue. I think they reissued these back in 2021, maybe as early as 2020, but you can still, again, find them online. This one I bought back in 2013 during the initial reissue, or at least one of the iterations. And I believe I found this at Toys R Us, back when Toys R Us was around and not like a little section or corner of Macy's. So that is the 2013 reissue of the van. As you can tell, it doesn't have all the stickers because if you're to buy the van nowadays, they don't have that like foot or kick the foot sticker as part of these reissues. But still a great looking display piece, affordable, brings back childhood, and the fact that you can get some of these retro turtles, stick them in the van, put them on display, play with them, or have your kids play with them. Awesome. That's a lot of turtle power. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. I hope you guys like this unboxing, and please let me know what you want to see, what unboxings you'd like me to unveil. But until next time, I'll catch you later, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. See ya.